Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Last normal run before the update comes out, that's going to be adding a bunch of stuff. Even a bunch of it's going to be hard exclusive. We're going to be running Poise. Poise is the third of the status effects that have gotten major changes to their fusion gift, alongside Burn and Bleed. You need 4 gifts to fuse the Poise fusion gift, that sort of thing. Running kind of like a Bloise type thing right now, though. Maybe we can get both Bleed and Poise? It could be funny, right? Who knows? I'm going to focus on getting Poise first and foremost, though. That'll be more important. But yeah, so we need the normal stuff alongside 2 other ego gifts. One of them being a new one of them being an old one. It's what's been, like, the standard so far. Ooh. So, Fen Nostalgia is what we need for the fusion gift now. However, Nebulizer also first floor as a option. Does seem funny. Yeah, let's go for the 4-1 Nebulizer, honestly. We'll try and get the actual fusion stuff here, right? 4-leaf clover, absolutely. It's still 4-leaf clover, horseshoe, that sort of thing. But now you gotta pair it with, Pen Nostalgia and the new ego gift from, Portrait. It's got a new Poise ego gift, it's like secondary ego gift. And that's the one we need to get. Simple enough. So we'll see how that goes, right? We're already starting it with Horseshoe, so we've got that on our sides already. And we're running a Poise team, so it's pretty strong. I don't remember what they changed about Lucky Pouch. I don't think they nerfed it, though. Very interesting that they nerfed Bloody Mist, but I don't think they changed Lucky Pouch too much. I don't remember, actually. Maybe we need to wait and see before I say anything for certain on it. Because, yeah, I genuinely don't remember. I definitely looked at what they've done, but I can't remember anything noteworthy. But yeah, I believe the new Portrait ego gift is basically just a weaker version of like the coin power on skill 3 stuff, the Poise stuff from the fusion. I don't remember exactly what it does, but it's something along the lines of, oh, more power to Poise skill 3s or something, right? As you'd expect, that's kind of what they've been doing, like, in general with the new ego gifts. Where it's not a lot of, like, super interesting stuff because of that, but I don't know, it makes sense. I think it's a logical enough choice, although it does take away some, you know, the uniqueness of the fusion gifts, giving you effects that you don't get from anywhere else, but same time, like, if you're getting the weaker versions, you kind of just want the fusion gifts anyways, because they're significantly better in every situation. Okay. We get this. I think I take this. Do I take both? I think we can handle you, yeah. You're weak to Pride, at least. And Slash, so, like, we can do some pretty solid damage to you. And you've only got 500 HP, so, like, this isn't going to be an issue whatsoever. Yeah. Let's go for that immediate Pride, res. Because might as well. Oh, it's not even actually a full Blade lineage team, oh, I think I meant to have, like, BL Sinclair instead of Pirate Gregor, maybe? If I wanted to go for the Blade lineage stuff? I don't know. Whatever, we'll run with it. I hadn't questioned until now. Yeah, we'll get the Pride res, you know, it's good for the 2 Blade lineage members at least. Nice. And because we've got Horseshoe, so if we can get some crits, or not Horseshoe, we've got Clover, so if we can get some crits, we can get our Poise running pretty quickly. You're gonna hit a bit, yeah. Gossipium moment. We should just be able to stagger you here, though. So I'm not super bothered. Close to being staggered, and, like, you're not super bulky in general anyways. So yeah, yield my flesh. Maybe we should have tried to lose a clash for that. Could have been funny. I don't know if we could, though. I think we might outroll everything this thing goes for. Yeah, oh well. Do we kill this turn, or are we gonna wait till next turn? We'll see, I guess. We could get this attack off. 40% chance. We didn't. Okay, that's fine. Does this kill? I don't think so. You might resist Gloom. I don't remember what your non-loss resistance is, but it's... No, it's Gluttony, okay. So you're neutral to Gloom, but it just still didn't do enough. That's fine. Stab this guy. Awesome. It's kind of more of a slash, but like it's a pierce attack, so it is a stab. Thanks to that, we get the Tangled Bundle, which is very pointless for us, really. It doesn't do that much, but we have it. That's what matters. Might as well if we want to lean into the bleed side of things, after all. Cool. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be too bad. I didn't do the boss in this Flores yet, and it's probably not going to matter too much, but... Yeah, so we'll get Nebulous for clearing this floor. We'll be able to get it to ++ on floor 2, so we'll have it upgraded nice and, I guess it is early, relatively. Normally you get it like start of floor 3 in Mirror Dungeon 4, right? Pretty minor benefit, but still something. We get guaranteed assist attack off. Cool. Might as well, right? Just make sure all these enemies die here, yeah. And we are doubling up on assist attack, so we will get 2 of them off. And it is Quakecliff, who's like a pretty solid target for it, because, you know, he can, he gets some nice mileage out of his skill 1. Bunch of Poise count, right? Cool. And then you get 1 more skill 1. He went for 3 skill 1s this turn, despite only having 1 skill saw. That's the power of assist attack, baby. And more pride res now that we get. Maybe we try and get Ishmael more skill 2s, right? Maybe we make this into an assist attack run just because it's fun. Not a bad play. I mean, I don't think it'll be my priority, but like if I see an Ishmael skill change, I might just give her more skill 2s, right? Fun of it. Because it is pretty fun. Okay. Moving on to the shop. Let's see if we can roll for, oh yeah, we got an event first. Sure. We'll take your funny you gift. We've got, we don't have any lust, so we can't actually get any mileage from that, but we can fuse that away or something. Perchance. See if we can get here. Heathcliff skill 3. I mean, that's a pretty solid choice, I think, yeah. We'll take it. Do some more gambling. There's Horseshoe. Okay, that's one of the things we need. If this had been Mirrored in 4, we could have just got the Fusion Gift Floor 1, but we need the other 2. New release pamphlet, 20% cost for refresh in a shop. I mean, that's nice. I don't even know if that pays off most of the time. Like, that is not exactly a great deal, I must say. One more? Finifugality. Oh, we can just buy Pendant here, actually. You know, yeah, let's take it. Finifugality, we could sell stuff for that. But, like, this is the only thing I particularly want to sell here, and it's not the biggest deal. We're 1 away, right? We just need the new portrait. That's good enough for me. Could have also upgraded something. I probably should have sold it, and then, like, at least upgraded, Actually, wait, I guess I don't want to upgrade Horseshoe anymore, because we're going to be fusing it away anyways. Normally, Horseshoe is one of the gifts I just love to fuse. Or not Horseshoe, Pendant. Usually Pendant's one of those ones I like to upgrade just because it's a bunch more. But, not really too big of a benefit for doing that now, is there? Session, let's just be funny, I think. I think that'd be funny. Let's do a bit of damage to the fruit, right? It's gonna get the fragile. This is Ebony Queen's apple, so like she's not super bulky at all, right? Already below half. Don't know why the acupuncture went before the Severnot there. There didn't seem to be any reason whatsoever for that to occur. But you know, sure, go off. And yeah, we just kill you instantly. Yeah. It's Ebony Queen's apple. What do you expect? And we get Nebulizer here, so that's good. Need to remember to upgrade that in the shops. I keep on forgetting that I can upgrade things in shops because I'm not used to it. Oh, just straight up a faint vestige. Okay. Guess it shows something we already have. Be it tier 1. Actually, it's faint, so it's a tier 2, right? That's the wrong button. Yeah, it's tier 2. So it gave us like a dupe of one of these 3. Who knows which one? What do we go for here? Oh, we should go for Endorphin Kit, actually. You know, let's do that. We'll be able to get that for floor clearing. Potentially, we'll be able to get Portrait beforehand. Oh, we're getting 3 events here. All right. I'll take the QOTD gift, yeah. It's a tier 3, so it's pretty good for us. I think the levels are also, like, funny, but it's not really what we're worrying about too much here. Levels are kind of a joke in this mirror dungeon because some of the, what are they called? Some of the Path of Stars, whatever they called it, some of those choices give you a lot of levels for some reason. Like, you can get, like, 9 levels from that. Like, you compare that with, say, like, the plus 10 from, getting, piece of relationship upgraded to max, and then, like, get some random Abno events for more levels as well, and you'll be a little bit set. Just a little. Cool. Yeah, we'll try and get Portrait, potentially try and get some bleed stuff as well. Because, like, Wound Claret at least would be pretty good for us. We do have White Gossypium already, so, like, leaning into bleed a little bit more is definitely worthwhile. Right, like... We already can't stagger enemies, so might as well lean into it. I could also just get rid of Gossypium, which I might do if I, like, go, like, a floor or 2 without getting the bleed stuff, right? Lean entirely into the Poise, but, like, it's a Bloise setup, right? We've got 5 bleed IDs on this team, and also BL Merso, who can technically benefit from Bloody Mist, but Bloody Mist no longer gives the double damage thing, so it's not as important for him to get them benefits from it, because, like, he's not particularly fast. Yeah, 4-6. It's not, like, insane or anything. Fairly standard, substandard, if anything, at this point, right? Like 2-7, 3-7-ish is like normal. So he's got like a little bit of like a lowered a little bit of less variance, but results in him having lower than average speed. Get a bunch of events. We'll get Portrait here. Globe Man, or not Globe, but Urn Man, I mean to say. I'll gladly take that. It's only floor 2, so we'll get a lot of benefits from this. Big cost increase. And handshakes. Sure thing. Okay, Faust skill change? Oh wait, we can actually take Rusted Most Underrested Him here. Oh, that's nice. Alright, we don't have a lot of costs. We can sell some stuff, though. That's what Disc Fragment's for. Faint Vestige, we can sell that. I'd like to get some of the Bleed Fusion stuff just in case we can manage it, right? A rebate token, 20% chance to cost for enhancing in a shop. I mean, that's nice, but, like, it's no big deal. We need to sell more stuff. We need to liquidate our entire stock, don't we? Enhance gifts one more time. I'd like to do a Poise reroll, I think. Increase our chances, right? And there's not the thing we're looking for, though. Can we... anything else I'm willing to sell? Not really. Are we fine with getting a later fusion? Probably, yeah. We just need to choose a floor that's actually going to have Portrait on it, because this floor, I think, doesn't have Portrait on it usually, right? We need to go for, like, a Poise floor or, like, a Season 3 floor, I believe, is our best bets. I don't even know if it'll be a Poise floor necessarily that'll help us out. I'm not sure if it... I'm not sure if they've added Portrait to Poise floors, right? Maybe, like, a sinking floor would actually be our best bet. Gamble on that possibility. I could see it. We'll see what our options are. This is weird music to play for the Marill fight, by the way. This is like Kanto 2 music. Huh. That's odd. I feel like this is a new change, because I feel like I've never noticed this before, and I feel like I would notice this. It's very possible it happened in one of, like, my recent, like, couple of runs, like, in Mirror Dungeon 5, and I just didn't notice it then, but Very weird music choice. I'm kind of caught up on that. Well, they're all dead. Don't get to hear the funny music for long, it would seem. Because all the enemies have perished untimely, right? Plushy, sure. We get endorphin kit now, so that's cool. What do we go for here? None of these floors seem to be particularly appealing. Like, if we go for like a gloom floor, like, let's see if I can find the actual new ego gift, right? It's not listed on that floor, but if Headless Portrait is listed here, then there's probably a decent chance the new portrait is. I'm not even sure if like the new ego gifts are even like featured on any floors yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing them on anything like that. Probably, I mean, let's just go for... I've been going for Emotional Flood a lot recently, actually. What's unique if we can actually get some mileage from? I guess Cigarette Holder, right? And, like, Pride Floor is pretty good for us. And can we get Portrait? We can. Portrait is, you know, one of the things shown here. So, yeah, we'll try that. We'll get Cigarette Holder because it's a Poise gift that would benefit us to some degree. And we'll be able to, I think I'd rather a double event than Gleppo, honestly. If we've got a chance. They're not Pride Ego gifts, though, yeah, so I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it is a Pride Ego gift. I'm not sure. But it's probably not. And it's going to prioritize Pride stuff on this floor, yeah. Well, that's fine. We've got a potential chance of getting what we're looking for in the shop. So we'll bet on that. And I sure do love gambling, after all. Okay. Dead rabbits. That's no worry, even if we don't have a fusion gift, you guys aren't too big of a thing. I've definitely been noticing that so far. Either you get, like, their fusion gift immediately, or it takes a while to get it, I feel. And we'll see how hard changes some of those sort of things. Because if there is going to be, like, a second fusion gift for each status effect, then, like... it is very likely that, what was I saying? I don't remember. What was I just saying? God, I completely blanked for a second there. It is very likely that you managed to get at least one of them early on. I want to say, right? Like, maybe not necessarily both. Maybe you need to get, like, everything for a status effect to get both. I think process elimination... Also, isn't the new fusion gifts... Are they going to be, like, 4 or 5-piece, like, fusions, right? Something like that? Because they said that they're, like, introducing, like, being able to fuse 4 or 5 ego gifts at the same time. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up being, like, 2 or 3 ego gifts for the status effect that are in the game, but aren't already used in the current fusion, alongside, like, 2 new ones or something. Something like that, right? You really need to work for the hard mode fusion gifts, so they're probably even more insane. But, like, the normal fusion gifts are already insane as is for most status effects. Some of them are definitely more insane than others. Like, it's definitely not super balanced, but still. It's very weird. Yeah, I was gonna say, which fight is this? That makes sense. I was like, slash Pride Sloth. That is a weird, like, selection, and yep. Sure is a weird selection. I know I'm not clashing that one, but it's fine. Overconfidence, slow insidious killer. You know how it goes. Maybe we'll get something we want from this. Who knows? Okay. Desires, yeah. That's the one side that I didn't bother clashing against, that's fine. You got staggered by that, and Faust Pride just kills, yeah. Weak to Pride and Sloth, right? Do something like that. Maybe kill them all here, I'm not fully sure. We got 2 tails. I mean, yeah. Captain Ishio moment, right? Should have probably been the one to clash. That's alright. You're dead. We're losing this clash, that's fine. I'm not too concerned. Well, the stabbing gets a kill very easily, as you'd imagine, right? You know that business also probably just kills straight up? Yeah, cool. And they're all dead. Nice. 'Twas a smiting of proportions most grand, forsooth. Prejudice. I mean, yeah, it's only a tier 1, so we can't actually sell it or fuse it for that much of a mileage. That's alright. Let's get our free refresh first, actually, yeah. Might as well before we do the Poise reroll. Yeah. There's clear... Okay. Sure thing, game. Like, who am I to say no, honestly, right? Like, you're giving me it. Do we just get rid of the bleed stuff? You know, let's just get rid of the bleed stuff, honestly. Yeah. Maybe we hold on to the ones that could still be useful eventually. I don't know. Well, we get this. We can upgrade it to plus, at least. We need... We upgraded to plus plus. So we've got the tier 4 now. So that's at least something. We could try fusing a Poise. Is it a tier 2 or is it a tier 3? I actually don't know. Let's try something like this, maybe. Oh, there we go. Recollection of a certain day. There we go. Skill 3 abilities that can gain Poise components your count through skills, except ego skills, final power plus 2. Yeah, it's a weaker version of that effect. So we take this, we pair it with Pendant, and we get the new Pendant, the Reminiscence. Activates when you've got enough Poise people. Skill 3 of identities with skills that gain Poise. Potency your count, gain +1 coin power. Random ally gains 3 Poise potency. Praetor's is Gloom stuff, yeah. It's just a fusion of the two, basically. We take this, oh whoops. We take this, and we take this, and we get new and improved Lucky Pouch. That's like normal, that's like normal. I think, yeah, this is new. It's very nothing, but like... The fact that they didn't nerf Lucky Pouch when they nerfed Bloody Mist feels really funny. But not too big of a worry. We're looking like we're in a pretty good spot now. Still only floor 3, so we did not need to liquidate everything. I just wanted to get the Fusion Gift at least at a decent point in this run, right? Didn't want to have to wait too long to actually make use of it when kind of the purpose of the run is to showcase it to some extent. Can you lose any clash with this? You could. I mean, I should probably let you, right? Do we let you take that clash? I don't know if we do. You do need the sanity kind of desperately, though, so we'll tempt it, right? Sure thing. Appreciate it if you got your sanity up at least a bit. Cool. Oh, it's just attack, nice. You fool. We should hit both parts with this, assuming we don't get messed up by that sort of thing. Nice. Cool. Cool. That was without the 15 offense level up, by the way. Cool. Yeah. Really crazy that they haven't messed with any of those Eo-Gif, that's for sure. I think it'd be fine if, like, they had... Okay. I mean, that makes sense. We've got most Poise gifts already. Oh, wait, we already have Cigarette Holder. I completely forgot that's one of the gifts we started with, huh? We'll take Lightning Rod, sell it or something. Maybe we'll go for, Maybe we'll go for the bleed stuff at this point, right? We could go Gloom Floor. Or we go Pride Floor. I don't really want to fight this guy. I'd be fine with Kim, because Kim would be easy. Let's go Wrath. Let's get Carmilla. It's something. Oh, that's Contempt. Spiral of Contempt. Sure. We'll take it. See how this goes. Not really an avenue you get to fight super frequently, so it's funny. And also, it's going to be brutally killed, pretty likely, yeah. Something like that. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Redirecting that. Cool. We get the Pride Res, the Lucky Pouch triggers. We've got decent crit chances on most of our people. Right? Pretty high. Your hands are already broken. Kind of gambling on that. Probably should have had more people just go straight up for the hands. Okay. That's fine. We don't have Gossipium now, though, so we can just go all in on the hands next turn pretty easily. So it'll work out. Nice. That was a little bit of a gamble, but it paid out, so we'll take it. Lust, fragility, yeah, because of the bleed. Simple enough stuff. We'll get a bunch of the funny status effect because we're hitting the hand a bunch, but also, like, shouldn't matter. We'll have you do that in case we end up needing it, but I feel like you're probably just dead. Yeah. Relentless stabbing. Merso was just gonna do that as, like, a last resort, right? We get Perversion, and we get Awe, which is... yeah. I mean, we're taking it, right? Don't really have much else to say on it. It's cool. This is a reinforcement, 12 enemies, yeah, cool. First one of these we've seen this run so far. We haven't had too many fights, so it makes enough sense. Getting a lot of floors that are very event heavy, which is always funny to see. Love me a good event, right? Urban Obsession, nice. Shame we didn't have your passive active, but there's still a little bit of poise given, even without it, so it's no worries. Shh. Jeez. God. Imagine the world in which, Yisung's skill 2 is actually a skill 3 and it benefited from Lucky Pouch. Like... because Poise doesn't have any skill 3s that gain coins, does it? There's not a lot of skill 3s in general that have coin gain stuff. There's a couple. But, like, none of them are Poise, I don't think. Otherwise, imagine having, like, a single coin skill 3 that had, like, a reuse conditional. So, like, it still gains the plus 12 to coin power from Lucky Pouch. But then it gets to go again. Because it only counts, like, the actual, like, default coin count for that, assumably, right? Like, for example, with the whole idea of Yisung's skill 2, if his skill 2 was the one that got hit by Lucky Pouch, it would have gotten plus 6 coin power, which would apply to all 5 coins, theoretically, right? Which would just be insane. Or similarly, like, if, like, Rank Song's not even Poise, so it's a bit of a more far-fetched idea, but if his skill 2 benefited from it, he would gain a plus 12 to coin power, so he'd effectively get 36 power in total from it. Would be a little bit much, so I think I understand why it's not a thing. Okay, we're getting some of the stuff we need for Bleed now. Smokes and wires earned. I've been wondering, like, have I been reading Smoke and Wire, like, wrong the entire time? Like, I don't think, like, I noticed this, I think, yesterday or something, because of running Bleed, like, I don't think I've ever noticed it being Smokes before. I'm not sure if I've just always, like, glanced over this S here, or if that's, like, a new change. Smoke and Wires. Like, I don't know. It's been throwing me off recently, because I genuinely could not tell you whether or not it was just me being foolish and not noticing something for the longest time. Which does happen, you know, it's how the human brain works. Kind of like, we'll assume things, we'll jump over gaps, that sort of thing, if it seems like something that doesn't matter, which my brain definitely could do with the S there. Or if it's like a genuine change they've made to the name of the Ego Gift, which would be insane, because I don't think they've mentioned anything about that, right? I don't know. Might just be going insane. Might not. A lot of the times I feel like I notice things I've never noticed before, and I can never tell if it's just because I do not pay attention, because, I'm the kind of person who's very frequently just kind of, like, out of it, right? Like, not fully paying attention. only kind of paying attention to a certain degree, that sort of thing. And, I definitely will just kind of miss a lot of various details because of that, especially in stuff like Mirror Dungeon. Like, I'm so, like, used to, like, Mirror Dungeoning that, like, I kinda, it's very instinctive at this point, right? Like, I've probably done... God. I don't like thinking about how many Mirror Dungeons I've probably done, because it's a really large number. Like, without a doubt, it's, like, an absurdly large number. Like, alone, like, I mean, this is what, episode 560 of Daily Mirror Dungeons? That's 560, like, recorded runs. You pair that with, you know, the fact that I've done a fair bit of random grinding on my own. I don't think it's 1,000 yet, but, like, it'll probably have reached 1,000 within the next few months. It could be 1,000, honestly. I don't know, I kind of grind a lot at certain times, but I don't very consistently grind Mirror Dungeon in my free time, usually. Oh, we can actually yield my flesh against you. Okay, cool. That'll be funny. Dun, 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 dun. You might just die this turn, actually. Yeah. Oh, we're not getting the Pride Res, actually. We'll do that. I just wanted a little bit extra poise from Nebulizer, just for the better yield my flesh to claim their bones shenanigans, right? Better crit chance for most of our people. It's worth, like, trading off the skill 3. Because it also means better relentless stabbing chance. Only 4 coins, that's fine. Yeah, you're resisting Pierce, so, like, it's not as instantaneous a kill as I was hoping for, but it's still good. 40% assist stack chances for Merso. Cool. It doesn't do much of anything for us, but it's still nice. You're gonna hit a bit. Which is perfectly fine, because now we, are in fact going to steal the bones of this bull man. Yeah, this isn't going to be a particularly strong skill. I mean, it's still a Lucky Pouch Poise skill 3. I was going to say this foregone conclusion isn't going to be insane, but it still kills, right? Yeah, like, we don't have too many doubloons or anything like that. Still did 685 damage, yeah. I was a little bit worried after some of those initial attacks, but once the bull is staggered, it's done for. Also, it's very easy for us to build up bleed, isn't it? Oh, Coffee and Cranes again. Wow. That's nice. Not very useful for us, but that's nice. We actually did fight Barber. Have yet to fight Earl King, or I guess Mirror Heathcliff, whatever you want to call him. This version of Heathcliff in Mirror Dungeon yet. So we'll try that. I think that's a 50-50. I'm not fully sure what Heathcliff question marks map node looks like, but I did look it up. That is his main weaknesses, right? He doesn't have any physical weaknesses, so he is identical to Toad. Last time this happened, we did just end up getting Toad, but this time it's possible it actually ends up being Heathcliff, which would be funny. Gotta get through a few fights before we get to that point, though, so we'll see in time. We'll see. We shall see. Cool. A little bit of tomfoolery. Nice. We do be scattering those red plum blossoms. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, this is one of those fights where they get a lot of skill slots if you kill them pretty fast, isn't it? Because the reinforcements come with 2 skill slots. Yeah. Luckily, we're not killing them, like, too fast here. Like, we are still killing them fast, admittedly, but not too fast. Not to the point where it's, like, unbearable. And besides, we can kill these guys with, like, 1-2 skills usually, so shouldn't be too big of an issue. Could definitely imagine if you're running like Burn and Glimpse of Flame shenanigans, especially like if this was like hard mode, like, which I guess it can't be, and they're only fixing this for hard mode, assumably, like, kill all the enemies super fast, and then you're gonna be taking a lot of hits before you can kill them in the second, like, gang, right? Because they're gonna have a bunch of skill slots. I don't know. Doesn't sound like that big of an issue, but it definitely can be a problem if these guys hit you hard enough. Definitely the kind of thing that... This is only normal mode, right? I am going to be streaming hard mode when it comes out later, so that'll be cool. See all the changes and stuff, I'll probably run syncing. Because so far the only status effects I have not run in Mirror Dungeon 5 so far, are syncing and charge. And syncing's probably a good bet, because there's a decent chance we get more syncing stuff. That's cool. Like, if nothing else, like, King and Binds and, like, Envy Pekatula are going to be added to hard mode, right? So, like, syncing's funny to have against those. It's probably actively harmful to have against Envy Pekatula, but that's part of the fun, right? Corrode them all, be unable to clash their egos, because they're going to have, plus, like, 20 offense level egos just to use on us. Gonna roll, like, 40s and stuff. Part of the fun, right? I think that sounds delightful, personally. I do think it's, like, in general, like, usually good when Mirror Dungeon stuff releases in the same week that we don't get new stuff, right? Like, this week we're getting new Mirror Dungeon stuff, but we're not getting any, like, new IDs, because, it definitely feels really weird when you're trying to get a new ID for the first time in a new Mirror Dungeon, because usually the new Mirror Dungeon is what's taking priority in your mind, right? Like, Philip Sinclair was pretty lucky because, well, it was Philip Sinclair, you know? He was underwhelming at the time, but I mean, it's kind of how it goes. But, I don't know, it feels super weird when you get IDs at the same time as major content that doesn't particularly want you... Like, main story, like, and, like, mid-chapter stuff, those are always designed around using whatever the newest ID ego stuff they just added is. So it makes sense there. Mirror Dungeon usually doesn't have particular benefits. Gnome time, by the way. So it just feels weird. So I like when we're getting a big update that isn't also an ID or an ego on the side, right? I just have you defend. Yeah, sure. If you're gonna lose a clash, I'd rather you just defend. Just for safety, right? It's not the biggest deal ever. Means we get more of a pride res, which is, sure, not that big of a deal, all things considered, but still cool. Which do I have equipped here? Darn. I was curious, right? If I had Fellbolt equipped, maybe I'll try and remember to change that. Since I'm running with my Poise team like loadout, I don't have like all my egos like synced up to what I currently usually run for them. All I'm thinking though, could be a little bit funny to do, you know, a little bit of fell bulleting. I don't know, we don't actually need to do it here, but fell bullet D-Song is a lot of fun. It's very actively bad, but it's really funny. And I think that's what I care about in the end of the day. See them the end kill. Theoretically would have gotten an assist attack there, but the last enemy it sure did die. So no assist stacking to be found. That's fine. We do get arrested him here. Do we just need? Yeah, we just need Maracala, whatever they call the other Mercala one. Which is possible to show up. I don't think it matters too much. We'll just send it, honestly. Could go for the Bleed Fusion. It's very possible we could get it there, especially if we sold a lot of stuff. I think I'm fine with just sending with only Poise, though. We don't particularly... Like, the main reason you'd go for Poise shenanigans is because of the double damage thing. It is just Toad again. Okay. That's fine. We are weak to Envy, after all, so we're going to do a little bit of damage here. Something like that should work well. Oh, yeah, you need to attack too. Have fun. Have fun with that neutral, pal. Should have actually probably had Ishmael gamble on a Clash win simply because she is going to lose a lot of sandy from these eyes, isn't she? Red is already almost staggered. Good to see. Ishmael's lowest, so as soon as we break this eye, which we're going to do here, she loses a lot of sanity. And we are Severnotting the other eye, so Ishmael is about to corrode right now, I do believe. Wait, no, she's going to be negative 40? Wait, no, she's going to be just barely fine. Okay. Unless something has reduced her sanity, which could have happened. But no, she should be just fine. Okay. Toad seems to be taking a huge breath. I don't know why he would do that. Seems kind of foolish. You are just dead here, right? You're gonna get all tails, yeah. That's fine. It's to be expected, right? Negative 40 sanity gaming. But I'm pretty sure if we went for one of those skills, she would have instantly corroded, because I think those were the skills that are negative 5 SP on use. There's our victory, you know? Toad is an underwhelming boss, but it was worth the gamble, right? The gamble. Well, actually, we're really getting close to next level. I don't think we get enough XP to level up there. Yeah, we're close, though. We had our 3 Battle Pass levels, though. You know, for the sake of the bit, let's quickly just... There we go. Level 108. Cool. And Calvin capacity doesn't get increased because it only gets increased every 3 levels, so... At level 109, I'll reach 153. Riveting stuff. It's an insanely slow rate of max increasing that it's pretty funny. Just figured I'd do that for the sake of it, right? No real reason to. Beyond just... It's cool to see a big number. But yeah. That's the new Lucky Pouch. Definitely feels like it got the most minor change of all the fusion gifts, I want to say. Because its new effect, is just pendant, right? it's just pendant. But you know, it didn't really need much of a change. I'm surprised it didn't get a nerf when Bloody Mist did, but I do agree that Bloody Mist was, double damage is kind of over the top, but also 12 asterisk coin power. It's basically 12, like, final power, right? Because it's 12 divided by coin power, but still, I digress. But anyways, I think that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!